Welcome to the Micropreneur Accelerator podcast. I'm the Micropreneur Accelerator. My name is Nina Sunday, coming to you from Brisbane, Australia. From lounge room to seven figures, that's the goal, and that's something I did over a period of 10 years. There's the classic film starring Tom Hanks, where it's called Castaway, where he's marooned on a desert island. He's been saved from a plane crash and washed up on the shore of this island, just one person. And all the flotsam and jetsam is around. And in the midst of all of that, there's a volleyball. So he captures the volleyball. And as it turns out, he uses some ochre to create an image of a face. And he names the volleyball with the face Wilson. You know, solopreneurs also need a Wilson. And there are ways to do it that is cost effective, low budget. And I'm not going to talk to you about using a VA, a virtual assistant. I've mastered how to get quality people working for you part-time, even 1 day a week. And it's low cost. And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you, there's two cohorts that are an ever-repeating source of talent that you can hire to help you in the business. Now, it requires input from you. You are the expert. You become the mentor, and you guide them in always working to priority, and you give them guidance on each task that you do, and they're learning as they go. I'm talking about university or college students, depending on which part of the world you call them. And I'm talking now to the solopreneur, where you might just want one person a week that you can assign tasks to and come on a regular basis, perhaps on a regular day, or sometimes it's flexible. So I'm talking now about hiring part-time in-person help in your office or home office. But having said that, I'll tell you who not to hire. A friend of a friend, the teenage child of a friend of yours, depending on your age group. Don't hire who you can't fire. So don't hire a friend. Actually put an ad somewhere and have a recruitment process where you interview at least 2 people. Therefore, you won't make a decision on the spot. And the worst thing you can do is to interview someone and then at the conversation, during the conversation, say you're hired. You do want to have an element of competition so that they feel as if they've earned the job. And that way you maintain that arm's length distance between yourself as the business owner and them as their employee. Now, in Australia, we do have laws around minimum wages. So you work out what's legal in your country in terms of minimum wages. Now discover that intern or internship is a thing. It works, and it is a stepping stone, milestone for college and university students to have listed on their CV that they've actually done an internship. And a paid internship only has to be 1 day a week. It could be for 100 hours, which is 13 days, or it could be for 30 days. Now, what's the advantage of hiring young people who are college or university students or gap year students, that is after high school before college? You'll find that you are actually helping these young people gain a foothold in digital marketing, and yet they're coming with fresh ideas, intelligence, smart ideas, and they're digital natives, and they just have a certain savvy about technology, a technical savvy that just goes beyond what I have. In my first year in business, I worked out that I had to spend 2 days selling to get 2 days work as a workshop trainer, and one day doing prep and bookkeeping and invoicing and confirmations. So I was spending 20% of my time doing hack admin work. The very first person to get in is someone that will help you with operations. So with internships can be 4 days a week. So you can expand it and contract it as you like. But I find that I rather like having 3 one-day interns, each doing a different day of the week, where it's flexible. Most students are very happy with that flexibility because they have portfolio roles where they have more than one job that's bringing them income. So it's a win-win for everybody. So don't do it alone. Hire somebody part-time to do the bookkeeping and the operational stuff. You train them. You can get them to bring their own laptop, unless you can get yourself a second desk with a second workstation with a computer on it, a personal computer. And even if they're only available for 6 months or a year, it's still worthwhile, because as they resign and graduate and move on to their corporate career, I do suffer a little bit of sadness that they're moving on, and we wish them well. But then the new person comes on board and they bring with them different skills and different attributes. And I fall in like with them as just as much as I did with the previous person. So over the years now, I've been doing interns and gap year students for 15 years. I just love the experience. I love the gifts that they bring, and it motivates me, because I have to be motivated and get stuff done in order to give them work to progress. I'll talk in a future episode about how to interview and how to onboard. Until then, take care. Every day is a new beginning.